Hey guys, welcome to another installment of Keep My Five Alive. I've got three interesting things to show you today. Just some, one of them's just a cool little nifty gadget. One of them's a less expensive, useful item, and the other one is definitely a useful item for lost hikers, anything like that. So let's get to it. I'll show you what they are. Hope you enjoy the video.
All right, we're going to start with this. This is the Trailblazer fire starter. These are similar to the b.o.b fire starters, except I think it's 40 of them in here. But you have 2, 3, 4 of these with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them each. So yeah, it's 40 each, or 40 of them in here, and they kind of break apart. They're not as big as the b.o.b fire starters. And I'll tell you right away something that I don't like. Well, before I speak, let me check in the bottom here. Yeah. Oh, and they're breaking apart. So I can tell you right away something I don't like about them is that they broke off. The striker for it is on the outside of the box. The b.o.b ones and other brands, or all the b.o.b stuff, comes with an extra striker. This striker is on the outside of the box. So if you don't have the box with you, you don't have a way to strike them unless you carry an additional striker. But let's see how well they work. Oh, they definitely work. And let's actually let's lay this down like this. And let's start the old stopwatch here and see how long that'll burn for. We'll bring you back to it in a minute. I'm going to pause this and not going to make you sit here and watch it burn the whole time. Let's see what happens. All right, here we're 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the burn, and as you can see, it's going pretty good. So again, I'm going to pause the video, bring you back when it's about out, and we'll get a burn time on this thing, see what happens. So we're at 5 minutes on the burn time on that thing, and while that's burning, I just want to bring you something else here. This is something that I just thought was neat. I guess you could use it for a signaling device. I don't know how well it's going to work, but this is a pull pin type smoke grenade. Of course, the ad for it made it look less cheesy than that. It's kind of like a fireworks deal, like you would buy at the fireworks store for, I don't know, $1 a piece or whatever. They're $4 a piece if you buy 3 or more, $5 a piece if you buy just individual ones, up to 3, of course. Pull string military grenade is what it says. But yeah, I just thought it might be cool. I thought that you know, maybe it could be used for some kind of signaling device, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work. So I'm going to try to start this. Oh look, we're at 6 minutes on the fire starter. So let me start this now, and we can see how long it works. Oh, and the ring just comes right off. Oh, that's funny. Oh, there we go. All right. Wow, that does put out some smoke. Holy crap, and it stinks. Huh. I guess you could use it for a fire starter too. Wow. That's a lot of stinky smoke. Yeah, I don't know how well that would work for a signaling device. It's nothing like a military smoke grenade, of course. I didn't think it would be, but you know, it's dissipating very rapidly. Let me back you up here, and you can see that there's no smoke-filled air or anything. It's just kind of blowing away. You can see a trail of smoke, but that's about it. I mean, I guess it might draw somebody's attention, but just something that I thought was kind of cool. I thought the kids would enjoy that. Wanted to see how they work. You know, for $4, I don't know if it's worth $4. And our fire starter is just about out. It got a little bit of flame there. We're at 7.5 minutes, 7.5 now. And there's a smoke grenade. So that lasted for 1 minute 30 seconds. This has still got a little flame, but I'm just going to go ahead and call it because it's not really much flame to speak about. You probably can't even see that on the camera. Let me zoom you in, see if you can even catch that. No, I don't think you can even see that on the camera. I can't. I probably won't be able to after production either. But yeah, we'll call that 7.5 minutes, and about 1.5 minutes on this. So it's kind of cool. The kids would enjoy it, but definitely not any kind of signaling device or anything. So let's get started with the next item. And this is something that is effective as a signaling device. Here we go. Alright guys, so what I've got here is the Orion Pocket Rocket Aerial Signal Flare. These things, they're really designed for boats. It does say, I thought it did. I saw one that said something about backpacking, but this is really designed for boats. The container floats. It is a waterproof container that floats. You can tie your lanyard to it. They're not too expensive. It's 25 bucks for these at Bass Pro Shops. I actually got this from a boating store, and you can see right here on the label, it says $44.99. Well, I walked into this place, and right as the lady was asking me if she could help me find something, I saw these, so I got out while I'm actually looking for it, and then I see this, and I pick it up, and I said, well, this is what I'm looking for, but that's pretty pricey. They're about $20 cheaper at Bass Pro Shops. So she says, well, let me see it. And she takes it from me. She goes over there and checks the price and says, well, you know what? I'll give it to you for $20. So she gave it to me for $20. And I can't complain about that. Now, I am not going to shoot one of these off, but I will put a link in the description down below to a video of a guy that's shooting one of these off. But what I thought was odd when I first opened this, I'm pretty sure that guy's video, he said that it came with 3 flares. This has 4 in it. I could be wrong. I haven't watched that video in a little while, but I'm pretty sure his had 3 in it. So let's check this out. It's basically, it works like a round would, like a bullet would. It's got a primer cap in there. Probably looks very similar to what you would see in like a shotgun shell or something. Let's see if I can get it to focus on that for you. There you go. Similar to what you'd see in a shotgun shell. These are, from that video, I can tell you these are pretty good flares. They have 300-foot altitude, and they say they're visible for a couple miles. And the little launcher is so easy to use, and this is so lightweight. And this is perfect for your backpacking, of course, boating. You know, you can carry this thing if you get lost and need to signal somebody. This would do the job. So basically, you just cock the lever down here. I should have showed you that. You just cock the lever, push it to the side. That puts it in the armed position, and then when you snap it over, it I think my finger got in the way there. It sets it off. You just screw the flare onto it like this. Hold it overhead and set it off, and it sends up a signal flare that's pretty visible. So that's helpful, and it's lightweight. It would be good for your backpacking expeditions. If you happen to get lost, separated from your party, this will definitely attract some attention. Just something I thought I'd show you. Again, this is made by Orion, and they're, you know, of course, they're known for making flares and stuff. They're a well-known company. They've been around forever, and I just thought this would be a good item to have in case of an emergency. And of course, you know, multiple uses. So yeah, those are my 3 items for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know my videos aren't too elaborate, but again, I pay for all the stuff I show you in the videos. So I try to make them, you know, informative is what I'm looking for. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most interesting thing you've ever seen. Maybe I'd get more likes if I made them more exciting and, you know, had high dollar equipment, but I'm not about the high dollar equipment. I'm more about less expensive, effective equipment like these. They're not the greatest thing ever. The strikers on the outside of the box, you could cut that out and carry it with you, of course, but they work. You can start a fire with it. I mean, it definitely works. The smoke grenade, just a gimmicky thing.
I knew that was going to be a gimmicky thing. I was hoping maybe it would put out more smoke than it did, but oh, excuse me, but it did not. So, you know, but the fire starter burned for 7.5 minutes. Those Yuko ones, that's about how long they burn. Of course, they have the extreme weatherproof ones, or whatever they call them, that have a layer of like a sulfur paste on them. It makes them burn longer, kind of like the windproof matches, stormproof matches. But I mean, that would work as long as you're not in super extreme conditions. Of course, if you were, or you were planning on being, you could always dip those in some wax or something and make them waterproof. And it's not going to help it to burn longer like that, but you could come up with a concoction that would do that. I know you can. I think I might work on making something like that. Maybe I can dip them in something that will have the same effect. We'll have to see. I got 39 more of them to practice with, so we'll see how that goes. But thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Like I said, I know they're not super exciting, but if you do like it, please comment, please subscribe, and hit that bell so you get any notifications. I try to put out 2 videos a week. Sometimes I only get out, most of the time I only get out 1 a week. It just depends. Again, I'm paying for all this stuff, so, you know, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to do 2 videos a week. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.